back to my channel where we're about that breaking cycles life. Now for today's encouragement, we're going back to the book of Psalms, and it is Psalm chapter 94 verse 19, and it says, "In the multitude of my anxieties within me, your comforts delight my soul." So by the time you see this video, this would have probably been like a month before this situation happened, right? So August 31st, right? My teacher was there texting in the group, people, if your visa has expired, if your visa is expiring before before September 10th, please notify us. So when I had renewed my visa, I don't know how. I think I mixed it up with another visa that they didn't stamp cancel on, right? So when they renewed it, I don't know how I saw September 25th, but my visa had expired August 25th. I was like, oh my gosh. It's like when she messaged, when she messaged in the group, I was like, wait, what? And I looked, and it's like God was like, check your visa again. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm illegal. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm illegal in the country. so I messaged my teacher immediately. Yes, 2 days ago. And she was like, Shanique! And I'm like, I'm shocked too. Because I was like, oh my gosh, how did I miss that? Like, I literally saw 2021 09 25, but my visa was 2021 08 25. I was like, what am I going to do now? So she was like, hurry up, let me apply on the system so that you can go today. I'm like, okay, fine. So I went there, and I was like, to these people, I'm like, then no, first of all, so I went there, but then she messaged me and she was like, you know that the penalty for each day after your visa has expired is 300 yuans. I'm like, ayo. I'm like, that I've already gone 6 days. That's 1,800 yuans that I do not want to give anyone because that should go towards my school fee, right? I'm like, ayo, what am I going to do? I'm like, Lord, what is happening? So the anxiety started to build, guys, and I'm like, yes, Lord, how are you going to deliver me today, right? And I was there praying. I was like, but at the same time, I was honestly super calm. I'm not even joking. So that's why I'm telling this story in regards to this scripture, because it says your comforts delight my soul. So I don't know why I was so calm, but I was calm, but I was still worrying at the same time. Be like, oh my gosh, how am I going to pay this money? So when I went there and I explained to the people what had happened, and I told them point blank, I'm like, oh, mayo chien. And that means I don't have any money, okay? And they were like, okay. So I heard them, they were talking, and then they carried me to the police area, the police section of the visa office. And I was like, okay. And I was like, and he's like, go outside and sit down. I'm like, okay. So I was there editing a video for you guys. I wasn't even bothered. That's how much comfort the Lord gave me. I was there editing a video for you guys. I was like, you know what, Lord, I know I'm not going to pay. And lo and behold, they just gave me a warning. I think I signed about 10 papers for warning. And I paid the usual fee to renew my visa. But look at God. Imagine all that anxiety. He really does give us comfort when in the multitude of our anxieties, guys. Because that was a shocker to me. Because usually, since I've started school, or even before, even when working, I'd usually be on time in regards to my renewal for my visa. I don't know what happened this time, but I was like, you know what, maybe it's a story for you guys that you can laugh at me and God can minister to you with this laugh to say, regardless of a mistake that you have made, a simple mistake just like this. I know we've all had some similar situation like this, where you've made a mistake or you forgot to do something and your anxiety starts to build up, but then at the same time you feel comfort because you know that God will work it out. And just as how He worked it out, I didn't pay 1,800 Chinese yuan. I just paid 400, which is the normal fee. Look at God, right? Providing for me. Because He knows, like, this girl, she needs to pay her school fee. It's not gonna work. 1,800, nah. So yeah, guys, this is a very simple admonition to you. A very simple story that just happened 2 days ago for me. By the time you see this, it will probably be a month in. And it's just a reminder to you that, let me read the verse again. In the multitude of your anxieties, your comfort delight, God's comfort will delight your soul. So have a great day, guys. Bye!